trying to get an airstrike over on that opposite side. Copy.
What's up everyone, Tom from the Airsoft headquarters here, and welcome back to the channel. I want to really go over a relatively newer product to the airsoft market from the company PTS. Now, it should definitely be no surprise that I'm a huge fan of PTS and just love all of their products. I'm a huge fan of the EPM magazines, and they are now expanding into other types of magazines. So the one that I have here is the ARP9 magazine, and it is in the gun, but it is unsafe. There's no BBs loaded. It is unsafe, and so we are all safe. Now, huge proponent of PTS. I'm not sponsored by PTS. I am not an affiliate of PTS myself, but I love all of their stuff. So I've been running the EPM magazines, the enhanced polymer magazines for their M4s. I have some of their old original AK magazines when I still had AKs in my collection, but I'm past that. And I love the AK magazines. And now they have the EPM1 and EPM1S. What is revolutionary with the EPM1s is that these hold 250 rounds in a mid-capacity configuration. There's no wheel on the bottom, and they still hold 250 rounds as a mid-cap. I still have some BBs in here. These are phenomenal magazines. I love them. I've had some EPM magazines in my collection for 4+ years now. And again, if you're a regular to the channel, you know that I am not soft and sensitive about my magazines or any of my other accessories. I abuse the shit out of my equipment to the point where I want to make sure that you guys are not only comfortable and confident in the products that we have and we support, but you also know that it's going to hold up to any type of extra abuse. And they do. They also make it super convenient if something were to break internally, that you can then just replace the internals. It really is that simple. So now they're expanding into other type of rifle platforms. So they have the G36, the SR25, and they announced the ARP9 and the Scorpion Evo magazines. They're also coming out with more colored SpeedQB magazines, and they're coming out with a translucent one, and they're just overall expanding the magazine realm, which is phenomenal. But PTS, look at me real close. Where are my MP5 mags? So for the time being, I just have to live with the phenomenal magazines that they have. So I want to show off to you guys the ARP9 mid-capacity magazine. We'll do a bunch of close-ups, very quick features. This guy has some texturing on the left and right hand side. There is a round capacity counter, which is a hack that I've done to my EPM magazines. There are individual marking little windows that you can individually mark for whatever mag identification you want. It has the cool extended base plate with different colored options, not supported by PTS. And this guy is also cut for not only the G&G ARP9 platform, but also the classic Army Nemesis platform as well. For all the guys that are running the ARP9, know that the Nemesis magazines do fit in the ARP9, which is an advantage because the G&G midcaps either come in a 30 round, 60 round, or 100 round midcap versus the classic Armies are a 120 round midcap magazine. So more guys are going with the classic Army mags and just running them in the ARP9s. Well, now you have the PTS ARP9 magazine. So this guy is going to be the same type of capacity, the 110, 120 rounders, and you get the much nicer overall polymer construction, and they're just designed to last way longer. I know that certain guys are going to be stripping their magazines out really quickly, so this is designed to take the force of hitting concrete or any hard surface of the indoor fields. But I have not run this through a gun just yet. We're gonna load it for the very first time, and we're gonna shoot it, and we're gonna make sure that this thing feeds effectively. So let's go do that right now. So this is fully filled up, very first magazine shooting. Ah, there we go. Smooth. No skips, no feeding, no issues. Now, of course, with every PTS magazine, we do suggest that you do wear them ineffectively, but it is nice to know that you can grab these directly off the shelf, load them up, and go play. So let's run this through a couple more times. And that is it for the PTS AR9 magazine. Again, very quick overview. This is a phenomenal magazine. Even though we loaded up with BBs only like 3 total times for this total shooting sequence, 110 rounds, phenomenal magazine in a mid-capacity configuration. Really solid, really robust, really cool features, the exact same characteristics of a PTS EPM magazine or EPM1 magazine. Just everything that I love in a PTS magazine, it's all included here. And available for guys that maybe are not running a traditional M4. So I'm really glad that PTS is branching out and expanding their overall magazine styles into the more niche indoor type magazines for a wider range of players. I think this is gonna do really, really, really well, and you can't go wrong with PTS. Although, where are my MP5 mags? But I'm gonna keep bringing that up until I actually do see a PTS MP5 mag. Anyway, that is all that I have for you guys. Stay tuned for further testing of the PTS magazines. Always try to bring you guys accurate and educational information. But if you do have any further questions about the PTS brand, PTS accessories, that magazine in particular that I'm kicking around now, put them down into the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. But otherwise, we're all done here. So you guys take care, stay safe, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.